Hey guys, hey up Chuck. Welcome to another video of myself and Tom on the North Downs Way. This is section 9. We're going from Lenham, which we've just left, when we're heading down to Wye. It's about 11.1 miles, which in the guidebook says there's not as many hills, so that's quite a bonus. It's a beautiful day. It's quite windy actually on sort of where we are. We've just sort of tucked out the way a little bit. So we've got hours to kill. We're just going to take it nice and easy, take a stroll. Before I move on, I should say, Tom from Tom Outdoors, if you ain't subscribed to him, do it now. Yeah, so we've decided that we're going to try and camp tonight in the ruins of St Mary's Church in Eastwell, which might be difficult because it's sort of near a road, sort of near someone's building. It might be a stealth camp. We've literally come really sort of not with a lot with us, so we can just duck in bivvy bags and then duck back out if we have to. Whack whack. There is a lake there, isn't there? There is. So we are going to be doing some ducking. So yeah, I will get on with the video. Go? Let's go. Ta-ta, thanks for coming. So up here we've got the Lenham Memorial Cross, dedicated to those that died in World War I and World War II. Tom tells me that at the end of World War I they actually grassed it over so it didn't become a landmark for the German fighter pilots to sort of navigate their way into inland, and then as soon as World War II finished they undug it again and then added a few more names to the plaque for those local heroes that died during World War II. So you can see it from the road. It's a great piece along the North Downs Way. I've been looking forward to seeing this. And the little bit of hill that it's on doesn't look very steep, but when you walk up it, it's actually quite steep. So, and at the bottom of it is the next milestone. So, Farnham 92 miles from the way we've came, Dover 33 miles, so we've literally only got 33 miles to go. Canterbury's 21 miles away, so when we've done Dover we will then do the Canterbury loop. So stay tuned for more. We've got to Lenham Chalk Cliffs, which unfortunately we can't show you as they are temporarily closed until further notice. So we're gonna have to walk around the road, bypass the Chalk Cliffs, and then just jump back in through the trees and all that further along the road. Decided to stop for a quick break, a little snack. Most of this track seems to be the same, so this is the best spot we've found so far. Great views, very windy. Little make do. And then hoping to do another 2 hours, maybe stop for another little snack along the way somewhere. Cobham Farm. Beautiful little farmhouse. And the trail continues this way. Roman snail. Brought here during the Roman times as a source of food. Shell. Pretty large, very large snails. Don't know if you can see them, but a couple of wild chickens. Did you bring dinner with you, Tom? Could I have some chicken nuggets? Free range, lovely. We've walked on the track, got to Twyford House, and then next to it is this beautiful house called Clock House. Beautiful front garden. There's the main road down there. Another beautiful little cottage, Reeves Cottage, which we reckon is the old sort of gatekeeper's cottage when there used to be a manor house here. Some cool little finds along the way. And there's the sign. We've done 4.5 miles. 4 miles and a quarter. This is Lenham. I reckon we've probably got about the same to go to the point where we want to camp. So, gonna get a move on, hopefully a couple of hours, 2.5, 3 hours maybe, and we can have some dinner. Right, we walked past this awesome farm. There's loads of chickens over there, and duck eggs for sale. So I've opened that up, got some duck eggs, and I've already put £1.50 in. There's the £2 gone in. And I'm going to somehow transport these and give them a go tonight or tomorrow morning for breakfast. So,
excellent.
Mind the pun.
Cracking.
Idiot.
No yoke.
Enough. Hello, mate. Westwell, 2 miles. It's about a mile after there where we're going to camp, so 3 miles-ish to go. This house has got a funky building on the side of it. Pretty neat. Oh, wicked. She's got the head torch out.
Yeah, looks like there's a fireplace in here. It looks old, whatever it is. Look, it's like a... I don't know what that is, that a drain or it's not a fireplace.
Oops.
See, I thought it could be an old fort or something.
Have a look. Yeah, an old fireplace.
Now, is it an old fireplace? I don't think it is.
Or an old kiln maybe or something.
Don't know. There's another one looks like there.
That one's covered in a bit.
With the brickwork.
Bowed out.
It looks old.
Right. Old door frame. Might say something on the map.
See, at first I thought this was like...
It says works.
Brickworks.
Chalk pit. So the works for the chalk pit.
See, at first I thought it was like an old railway platform.
Yeah. Pretty groovy. Another doorway. Two more fireplaces maybe. All may be revealed as we walk up here. It's got a bit of the old pit for washing the wheels and tyres as they drive out. Doesn't look like it's been closed relatively a while ago. That's the old scales for weighing the trucks. See how much chalk they've got on the trucks.
Really? Oh, that's what
Yeah, same as you get like a scrapyard. And in that pit there's for washing the tyres from the chalk so it doesn't damage the road.
Fuck me, that's clever.
Yeah.
That looks like it's still open.
I don't know, I reckon that was long.
There's an old petrol pump in there as well.
Right, if I climb up here. Wow, that's it's massive. It looks like a scene out of Star Wars. It's pretty cool. Fresh raspberries. Mmm. Nature's candy. Delicious. Some concrete cylinders. And there's an information panel up here. Let's go and have a look. Should be all about these woodlands, hopefully. Westwell Downs. Walkers are welcome. This footpath through private woodland is a permissive footpath. That means landowners given permission for people to walk here. It is not public right of way. It's full of wildlife, stunningly beautiful, rich in heritage. Its history spans thousands of years. All of this has been under threat from two major problems: abuse of the site, illegal access by motorbikes and off-road vehicles, fly tippings, and the aftermath of the 1987 hurricane. What is not allowed? Fires, camping, raves or other gatherings. Oh bollocks,
I'm
Tom.
going to have to call all the guests and tell them the rave's off. We ordered all that ecstasy in as well.
I know, our backpacks don't actually have camping stuff in. It is just two massive speakers.
Honestly, and the MDMA and the horse tranquilizer, that cost me a bomb getting that. And they're saying that now, it's outrageous. It's cheek, honestly.
I've got a reason.
How dare you, Westwell Downs? Still, we've got that heroin for later on, so you know.
Yeah, tap them up with the needles.
Yeah. It's not funny, you shouldn't laugh about drug abuse.
Yeah, say no to drugs. Stay in school.
You'll never regret it.
I'm getting worried now. And on that note, bye. Right, welcome back guys. We walking down the track and we've come to Dunn Street Farm, Dunn Street House. There is actually a campsite here with facilities on it. However, since COVID-19 they have restricted the use of the shared facilities. They want you to hire a portaloo for your little plot of land, and it worked out £40 each for a minimum of 2 nights stay plus the hire of the portaloo, so you're looking over 100 quid for that, which me and Tom decided for paying for wild camping is not really what we want to do. Maybe if we was with partners and family and friends and kids and things, it might be something we'd come and do, but as it's just the two of us, we're going to press on and wild camp. So there it is. There are
Losers.
people there camping. So if you want to stay at Dunn Street, then you're more than welcome. Once COVID's over, I'm pretty sure it'll be a good place to stay, but sorry guys, you haven't got our business tonight. We're going to press on. Right, well, this is the gate. But I can't see any public footpath. Can't get in that way. Tom reckons there's a footpath further around, which is still following the North Downs way, so I'm gonna walk up here and see if we can see it. Yes, look, there's a gate there.
Yeah.
Cool. Pretty cool ruins. What a beautiful old building. There's the old church door. Some old gravestones. And then that's the building we were just in. And there's the lake, look at that.
And he worked.
So this
okay.
is supposed to be the tomb of one of Richard III's bastard children that, well, wasn't really planned. And they have had grave diggers here, people digging it up before, which I read online. Oh, beautiful lake. The sky is brilliant, look at this.
Amazing.
Wait till we get around this tree. Look at that. That's beautiful. We are undecided on really what to do. We're just going to have some food quickly. I'm just going to have some pasta. I've got some other bits of food I might eat shortly. But we're undecided whether to actually camp here or just push on straight to Y. Do a night hike, emergency sort of get out of jail card and just go. But might kind of just play it by ear and see what happens. What do you think?
Or is it worth night hiking back to Westwell Downs to that woodland spot? But how far is that back to? Because at least we can still camp. Then it means we've got to re-walk all of this in the morning.
It's through that field, through another field.
Depends how much you want a wild camp, really, isn't it? And that's going to be uphill a little bit, I reckon, because it's slightly downhill, so it's going to take us a bit longer. I don't know.
Who knows? Well, we'll probably let you know what's going to happen because we still don't know what's happening. So, so there probably ain't going to be much filming going on tonight.
No. Can't use head torch. Well, we can't
really use any torches
because it's just too close to the house and stuff.
So yeah, but anyway, I'm going to have some grub and then I'll try and catch up with you in a bit to tell you what's happening. Welcome back to Tales of the North Downs Way with Tom and Luke. We have changed location. We walked about 2 miles back from St Mary's Church to, what's these woods called, Tom?
Westwell Downs.
Westwell Downs, where we found a spot earlier on. So we've actually added Tom found a spot, sorry mate. Added another 2 hours to our journey. An hour coming here, an hour going back there in the morning. But we're pretty happy here. It's sort of off the track, in a bit of woodland, so it will do for the night. It means we don't have to get up so early. We don't have to sort of like scramble out. But at church was there was people coming and going, cars turning up, and there was a house next door. It just felt like we were going to get caught. Shame really, it would have been a wicked night wild camping in the grounds of that ruins, but We'll have to find another set of ruins to camp in, I think. But I'll quickly show you my setup. So, got me OEX Expedition tarp set up there. Got my pack underneath. Got my Rab survival bag that Tom sold me inside there, sleeping bag. Inflatable 3/4 length traverse ground mat. That is pretty much it. That was easy, that was quick. Oh, and I got a new chair. See that little bad boy. Oh, and a gin. And then Tom's in his hoop bivvy. I'm sure you've seen this in many of his videos.
Nice and simple.
Looks quite snug.
Oh, can't wait to get in that. Sleep
So,
well. Just keep the earwigs out of it.
yeah, well, in fact, I've just seen a tick on the floor and I kicked it away, so we might be in for a bit of a ticky night.
Well, I can sit myself up in this, it's alright.
Yeah, I can't, thanks mate.
Right. You've got a head net, that's the...
Yeah, I do, so
that's the best thing.
I'll be protected one way or another.
Or makeshift bug head net, pair of tights on your head.
Yeah, problem with that, mate.
That would probably work.
I forgot
Although
I
you
forgot
might
to bring my
suffocate.
only pair of tights.
If you do suffocate though, that's not my fault, okay? I don't hold responsibility for asphyxiation. I literally just thought of that idea. You probably could use a pair of tights. Yeah, just don't let anyone see you
Yeah,
wearing women's tights.
I'll remember that for next time I forget my bug net. So, I've done this quite low to the ground. It was quite windy earlier. I think we're actually just off of the wind. There's paths down there. You see it sort of goes over the edge. So I think the wind actually misses us, which is pretty good. So, there's not really much left to film tonight. So, I'm going to have a drink with Tom and then we'll see you in the morning. And catch back up when we get back to the church. So, adios amigos, buenas noches. Morning all. Time's 8:45 and I had a wicked night's sleep. It took me a little while to get to sleep, and then once I was asleep it was really good. Don't think I woke up. Really warm in here, had the bug net over my head. The wind feels like it's picked up just a little bit, but I feel it on my head. It feels quite refreshing actually. I can just see Tom's eyes poking through, so he's awake. But what a beautiful, peaceful morning. I'm going to get up, have some breakfast, pack up, and then we're going to head back down to the church. There we go, I'm all packed up. This is where I was. I'm just gonna cover it over again, leaving no trace. You can see where I've slept, so get that all back to how it was. And then the bit where I did a bit of cooking, cover that back like that. And there it is, leaving no trace. Tom's nearly done. I did start packing up before him, so he's just a little bit behind me at the minute. And then I think what we're going to do is head down. That's the trail there. Just head down there, have breakfast alongside the trail. Got some of them duck eggs to have a go on, try them. Some beans and some sausages, so sort of mini fry up. But yeah, really looking forward to those eggs. So, and if you're watching this, the lady that I spoke to from that farm, thank you very much. Right, let's get ready, let's get set up. There we go, there's break. I'm going to put the egg inside there, boil some water in there, have a hot chocolate. So those are beautiful. Yay! And then just keep going for the day. Breakfast is done. See you by the church. Here we are back at the church. Didn't really get to show you much yesterday, so I'm going to go around it quickly. So it is, I believe, 12th or 13th century church. Ruins. It's called St Mary's Chapel. You can see there where the roof would have been. The building would have come out here down. Reckon that bit there might have been an altar. If I stand on top of here, I'll give you an idea of the church. It's a beautiful old building. We've got the remains of Richard III's, well, one of his sons, which was obviously unplanned, bastard son, which was dug up a few years ago, I believe. I read online, which is a shame. Some grave diggers tried to see if there's anything in there. A few graveyards around there. And then over here, there's a little room you can still go in, which Tom reckons it might have been an old ladies' chapel or something like that. But you can see there where the door's been covered in. It might have even been an old entrance way of some sort. But we was going to camp in here last night. Obviously it's taken us about 50 minutes or so to get back here from where we camped, so it's a bit of a nightmare, but we made it and we're happy that we camped where we did, didn't get caught. And then just down there you can see through the trees, it's a private lake, someone's house there. So yeah, I think we're just gonna have a quick break and then crack on. There's only about 2 miles or so back to Y, is it?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. So a relatively easy day. So yeah, I won't keep you here too long because the video's obviously been back and forth from here, so it's pretty cool. Might get some photos for my Instagram, The Real Travelling Amigos. Check it out. Struggle is real.
Oh, I feel good, John. I feel good.
Right, we're back on the walk again, heading towards Boughton Lees, past the Eastwell Park Hotel. We're currently walking in the grounds of their estate. Got the lake behind us again and the lake house. So I've got to go up this nice avenue and then peels off onto a footpath again shortly, so I'm gonna make way, keep going. Oh, that's a tight one.
Oh. That wasn't bad, was it?
This is the local war memorial for World War I and World War II. Fair few people from this village. Rest in peace, lest we forget. In the background, looks like they're about to start playing cricket. Right, we are gonna have maybe a spot of lunch and beer. The Flying Horse pub, 17th century inn. Got a beer garden, so we'll go sit out there, shall we? Beautiful old pub. Right, we're having a cheeky Foster's. And we've got the burger menu, and
Have a look, there you go.
that's how many burgers they've got.
4 burgers.
I can't decide which one I want, and at the bottom it says burger roulette. Can't decide, let's pick one for you. So that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna get, so they can decide for me. It comes with chips and coleslaw, so yeah. This looks really good. Looking forward to this. Right, burgers has arrived. Look at that. This is a black and blue. The chips look banging. Tom's got a double up on his.
Yep.
Well, looking forward to this. Let's get stuck in. Decided to indulge in some dessert as well. Lemon meringue pie. Looking good. Back on the road. Just left the pub. Food was brilliant.
Banging.
Company wasn't that great, but you know, you can only put up with him for so long.
Oh, sorry. Try harder next time.
So I'll be walking out of this town, Broughton Lees, and then the next town we hit is Wye. So yeah, I reckon about 1.5 miles, 2 miles to go.
Yeah.
So yeah, not far at all. We're now at the point where the North Downs Way splits. So North Downs Way, the way we've come, 98 miles to Farnham. The way we're going, Dover via Folkestone, 25 miles to go. But if you want to go via Canterbury, it's 30 miles up that way. But we are going that way.
Hello.
Hello. So yeah, this is where it splits. So this is actually where we will pick up the route again when we've done it to Dover, and then we're going to come back up and do the Canterbury loop. So
Yeah.
at this point here is where we will continue walking from. So yeah. Right, we've come off of the field over a Roman road, and now we're walking through an orchard. Fresh apples everywhere. Takes you through some marvellous places, this walk does. Look how many apples there are. No scrumping, Tom. In the back for some polytunnels. Nothing in them though. They growing some strawberries in there. Not quite ready yet. No scrumping. So this is actually called Perry Court Farm. Where if you're doing this walk, you can stop off for cream teas, obviously apple flavoured items, apple crisps I think it says in the guidebook. Fortunately we've just had lunch obviously back there, so we're not stopping here. Might be somewhere nice to come down in the future, I think. But it's old buildings and all that. Typical sort of Kent farm life. Right, at the back of the farm, we've got a glimpse of the Wye Crown, which is there. I tried to zoom in on the camera, so I'm not sure how well it's going to come out. But this is obviously Wye down here. So next section, section 10, we'll be walking up there, going over the top of Wye Crown. Hopefully camping around there somewhere.
On Wye Crown.
On Wye Crown. And that's actually where they opened the North Downs Way, so that's quite a good place to camp. So be some good views up there. Should be nice. Made it to the edge of Wye. Got a train line just running over there, and the station's just up there. I'm hoping might get a train come through as the train goes over the road, so they put the gates up. But hope might not happen, who knows. We shall see. Can hear the train now.
1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1
Here it is. Here comes old matey boy. Open the gates for us. Levers.
It's a cool job, like it's such an old school job.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
You just don't see it anymore, do you?
Thank you, mate. There we go. Then leaving the railway station means you get to walk over a weir, which is there on that side. A beautiful piece of river next to a pub called a Kentish Inn. I'll tell you what, that looks absolutely inviting actually. Oh, wicked. Look at that. That'd be cool in a canoe or something. There's the view from the other side, there's the weir. A little bit deeper this side. Oh, just makes me want to go for a swim. There's the church, and it says there, near this spot in January 1557, two men of Kent, John Philpott of Tenterton and Thomas Stevens of Biddenden, were burnt at the stake for their faith. This is a very interesting looking church. Flint built on one side, stone built on the other. I've not found any information or plaques about it as of yet, but might be 15th century. The flat stones laid on this ground to mark the east of the wall mark the foundations of the original chancel, destroyed in 1686, and they excavated it in 1952. Windows put in 1873. There's another date there, 1706. So yeah, lots of history on this church. We've just got to find it. I found the names. It's either graffiti or people that helped build the church. There's a date up there, 1706. There's a John Willip. There's a T. Dale further up there. Seems like it's seen so many years, this has. Thoreau Miller, 1706. Very interesting looking church. Right guys, that's the end of the video. It's the end of this section 9. What section has been relatively flat, easy going. We had a few problems in the middle, looking for somewhere to camp. Don't camp at the church. But that being said, really thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you, Tom. It's been a really good walk. I'm quite looking forward to the next one though, up on the White Crown, a little bit more history involved and things like that. So before you go, make sure you subscribe to Tom's channel, Tom Outdoors. Some brilliant stuff on there, lots of history if you're into that. It's amazing. He's been all over Kent, all over Essex, and loads of random places didn't even know existed, so it's definitely worth a watch. Give that a go.
Cheers.
It's a good night from me, it's a good night from him. Adios amigos.
Bye.
Oh, the eggs are in the bag. Careful with the eggs. Unless you're older, then
Say
go
yes.
back to school.
Say yes to anal though. You'll never
Yes.
regret it.
I'm getting worried now.